What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today we're going to be talking about the 3 different challenge events coming to Season 5 of Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and also as a reminder, we got plenty of brand new articles going up over on detonated.com. Detonated is, of course, a brand new outlet I founded to expand on all the coverage you're seeing here on the channel, covering every single Call of Duty game mode, just in the form of journalism, of course. But as I put out on my community post as of yesterday, be sure to pick up a DK Bomb plushie if you guys want, of course, before they all sell out. I have them available over at dkdynamite.store. The link is down below in this video's description. They're actually a lot bigger than I thought, and it's certainly a passion project of mine. I've been wanting to do plushies for quite a while, but they're really hard to make. They ended up being a lot bigger than I originally anticipated, which is totally fine. They're pillow size for those looking for that. But with that, over the last couple of days, I made several separate videos breaking down everything you need to know about Season 5 of MW2 and even Warzone. I have separate videos coming out in the next day or two talking more about Warzone and even DMZ. Now, typically with our seasons of Modern Warfare 2, we've been blessed with at least 2 different challenge events throughout the duration of a single season, one at the beginning of the season and one during the Reloaded update. But this time around, we're actually getting 3 different challenge events, which I'm surprised about, but at the same time, really happy with, considering I just love having something extra to do every single season, something fun to do on stream with you guys as well, whether it's unlocking a universal camo, getting free unlocks, some other cosmetics, whatever the case is. So with that being said, the first event dropping is going to be releasing during the launch window of Season 5. This is the Faction Showdown limited time event. So as I went ahead and put here in the blog post, the return of Graves and Shadow Company means one thing: Task Force 141 is ready to finish the job. This intense battle is set to begin on August 4th with a ceasefire between both factions set for August 16th. Before then, both sides want you to join them. No matter which side you pick, the main challenge to complete is the same: earn 50 operator kills. So this kind of reminds me of the Heroes versus Villains event we had during Vanguard Season 5. Well, it was in Warzone Pacific, not Vanguard at all, which is unfortunate. I believe you were able to complete all the challenges for both sides if you wanted to, but you were only able to do one side at a time. You couldn't go back and forth. You had to stick to one in that specific match if you had chosen the heroes or the villains. I believe that's how that worked. If you were to correct me down below in the comments if you guys have a better memory of the Vanguard Warzone integration. But as they also went ahead and said here, access the events tab of the in-game menu to access the faction you wish to join, then complete the challenge and other faction specific challenges detailed below to earn all the event rewards. Thinking about switching sides during the event, mercenary activities are encouraged. Feel free to join Task Force 141 or Shadow Company as many times as you wish, earning some or all the operator kills for the faction you've chosen until you complete the event for both sides. Once the main challenge has been completed, you earn a calling card and an emblem just for participating, but that's not all. Let's dive a little deeper into the other available challenges which are related to each faction's preferred operational tactics. So for Task Force 141, they're going to want you to do finishing moves, use melee weapons, even battle rifles, but when it comes to Shadow Company, they're going to be asking you to get stealth kills with SMGs while you're behind somebody, using your favorite loadout to your advantage, launchers, lethal equipment. So you're going to have to use different pieces of weaponry for each side when doing certain challenges, which I think makes sense when kind of lining up with how Task Force 141 would complete missions versus how Shadow Company would execute certain missions, as we saw over in the Modern Warfare 2 campaign. But they said completing the challenges for either faction rewards you with items such as tier skips, vehicle skins, and a weapon blueprint for completing all the challenges for a faction. So I guess that means there'll be 2 free blueprints total for this event here, one for all the Task Force challenges and one for the Shadow Company ones. They also mentioned all community operator eliminations will be tracked during this event, as combat between Task Force 141 and Shadow Company will continue. Only elite operators who complete all 5 of a faction's challenge will be eligible for the following rewards. There's even more you can earn here. So they wrote the faction, Task Force 141 or Shadow Company, that wins this event by having the highest number of community operation eliminations. The main challenge for this event that you can contribute up to 50 kills per faction towards will unlock another reward. This is a free operator skin, either one for Soap or one for Harangi, depending on who wins, as well as a universal weapon camouflage and a 1-hour double battle pass XP token. Choose a side, fight until the last minute to get rewarded, and wait further orders as the event concludes prior to the mid-season update. So we're looking at upwards of like 15 to 20 cosmetic rewards for taking part in this challenge event, which is awesome. I mean, it's kind of on par with how many rewards we got for the Assault on Vandal event a couple of weeks back, and that event was also done very well, having us going to different points of interest on Vandal or even certain modes of multiplayer and doing some pretty cool challenges which were actually fun to do and were unique. And I love how they've already described how unique this event's going to be, where you have to do certain kill challenges that require different pieces of weaponry depending on which faction you actually choose. And if you guys want to go the extra mile and complete the challenges for both sides, you're also able to do that. You're not just locked behind one of the sides for the remainder of the season. So that's great. And then on top of that, the community aspect of it, where if you do pick a certain side and you stick with that the entire season, then you get a reward for picking the right side if that faction gets the most kills for Season 5. And in that case, I think everyone's still going to be rewarded with something. game, but it's a cool little bonus reward for those out there that want to take part in that little coin toss, because I'm not sure who's more popular here, Task Force 1 for 1 or Shadow Company. Both are very popular amongst the Modern Warfare community, so it's going to be a really interesting event to see play out over the next couple of weeks. But on top of that, we're also going to be seeing 2 other challenges later in season. It's unclear if these are both releasing on the same day, Season 5 Reloaded, which apparently is at the very end of July, or will these be split up a little bit to where you see one at the beginning of Season 5 Reloaded and one shortly after that, but before Season 6. They mentioned vehicle and camo challenge events. Players of both Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone should expect further unlock challenges as Season 5 continues, not least a series of tasks related to expertise with vehicles, as well as an in-depth camo challenge with suitably impressive rewards. So I'm curious if there'll just be one challenge event added during mid-season and you could see both the vehicle challenges and the camo ones at the same menu, or are they separate events that aren't releasing on the same day? Or it could be something like what we saw with Assault on Vandal, where some challenges, a part of the community aspect of the event, don't get unlocked for X amount of days or weeks, but you could do other things in the meantime and unlock other cosmetic rewards. Maybe that's how this will work here, but I could have sworn in the launch trailer for Season 5, we got a glimpse of the Vandal exclusive vehicle, the TAV, being used in Al Mazrah, so maybe there'll be an ability to unlock an extra vehicle, or a vehicle that we thought was locked to just one exclusion zone or one battle royale map, being able to take it into other maps that we didn't expect. That could be the case, but I'm also expecting that we're going to be able to do vehicle challenges across each different BR maps, as of course different vehicles are available in all those maps. So I think that'll make for a really cool challenge event, on top of being able to get another universal camo. So overall, I think Modern Warfare 2 not only has offered the most amount of free cosmetics, unlockables, promotions with certain companies and stores, but the in-game challenge events have been just on par with everything the community has been asking for the last couple of years, right? Being able to grind some pretty fun challenges by doing different things in multiplayer, Warzone, and then on top of that being rewarded with items of high value like universal camos, right? Not just charms or stickers or calling cards people out there are going to forget about pretty quickly, but things we could take into any other mode anytime. Not even just in Modern Warfare 2, but if we get to use all of our MW2 weapons in MW3 like previously reported, then we can also then use these universal camos we just unlocked over in that game. So that's even more value for taking part in some of these challenge events, which is fantastic. And that actually reminds me, right? The Terminator camos you were able to unlock in the Warzone Pacific event many months ago, those camos never got added into Vanguard. They were supposed to be usable on all Vanguard weapons, and you could use it on Vanguard weapons, but only in Warzone Pacific. So with Caldera shutting down in the next, month and a half, that would mean that effectively you will lose access to those exclusive Terminator camos. So maybe there'll be a patch to bring those camos into Vanguard, finally, about a year late, and better late than never, but maybe nobody out there is using the camo enough to where Activision sees any point in wasting resources porting over that camo into Vanguard, even though they previously promised that they would. Maybe that camo is fully going away, but I bring that up because we're essentially getting rid of that issue where we're never going to have a point in time again where even if Warzone 2 shuts down, we're not going to lose access to a lot of the stuff that we unlocked. You'll be able to use it, of course, in MW2 and MW3 on top of bringing all that into Warzone Mobile anytime that you want, even if servers shut down one day for Warzone 2 and we get a Warzone 3. Now, also as a reminder, be sure to finish your diabolical camo challenges as part of the boys collaboration before those also go away in the next couple of days with the launch of Season 5. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the 3 brand new challenge events coming throughout the duration of Season 5? We're blessed with a lot of good content this season, right? A lot of cool unlocks, a lot of great material for multiplayer. Not so much for Warzone this time around, but still some good stuff is coming along with the reveal for COD 2023. And I can't wait to talk more about DMZ since that's also getting some pretty healthy updates that I'm really looking forward to. But with that being said, really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.